You wrote a book, about the FBI. Have you heard anything, any field office, Baltimore, anybody that is got agents actively trying to find out what Hunter Biden did or did not do, and if any money passed along to his father? Have you heard a whiff about that?
Bill, here's what I wrote the book because I was concerned about the changing culture of the FBI that has led it into all these problems they have today. And this case is another manifestation of it. They had the laptop, it's almost 5 years now, but they had the laptop very early on. They have the technical expertise beyond any shadow of a doubt to tell within days, if not within hours, the legitimacy and the accuracy of the laptop, and they so determined, we know that now for a fact, and yet it was allowed to go by in intelligence offices, including one, Lisa Monaco, who had been the chief of staff to Bob Mueller at the FBI, and now she is the deputy attorney general. She is the one, and the emails have been made public, sending around the emails with this guy Merrill from the CIA, asking these other 51 people to sign on. She's now the deputy attorney general.
Yeah. Well, I know about the politics. We all know how rotten the politics are. But there were 170 reports from banks flagging transitions that were suspicious, financial deposits and things like that were suspicious. 170. All right, from the Biden family, were flagged 170 times. The FBI doesn't seem to have looked into any of them.
Well, that's most shocking at all, and that's one of the really concrete pieces, and I'll call it evidence, that exists that warrants proceeding with the investigation not only of Hunter Biden but of his father, now the incumbent president. A suspicious activity report. This is something that financial institutions, and not just banks, but brokerages and others, are required to file when they believe there is suspicious activity. And in numerous cases, and you can ask anybody in the FBI, the DEA, anybody, often one suspicious activity report is all the probable cause you need to open a money laundering case, a drug trafficking case, or numerous financial fraud investigations. One, to have 176 involving the Biden family. And then we now know, separate and corroborating that they set up these 20-some dummy paper companies to run money through. I mean, this reached to high heavens, and this should be jumped on with both feet. But yet it's dragged on.
Are you certain the FBI didn't look into this? Because all of the things that we've just talked about were revealed by the House investigators in Congress, not the federal government.
Oh no, some of it was looked into, but these roadblocks, whether administratively within the FBI, maliciously within the FBI, or in the Department of Justice, or in one of the U.S. attorney's offices, up to and including the Attorney General, are slowing everything down. Specifically, last fall, one FBI agent, an assistant agent in charge in the Washington field office, was let go by Chris Wray because he had been essentially burying and deep sixing the investigation around the laptop, and that's all well documented now.
So Wray fired him because he was trying to obscure the laptop. So in this case, Wray did the right thing. The chairman of the Fed is promising more pain ahead. Last year, stocks dropped a whopping 20%. 2023 could be worse. You are right to be worried. So call the only precious metal dealer I trust, American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Since I've been a client and spokesperson, the price of gold has appreciated more than 35%. So please call today and they'll have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. They have thousands of satisfied customers and have the highest rating in the country with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Please tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you, and they will give you up to $5,000 of free silver on your first order. Please call 866-501-5201. That's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532. Again, that's 866-501-5201, or text BILL to 65532.
Bill O'Reilly is back on TV and only on The First. No Spin News, every weeknight at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on The First.